Well, welcome back to this project, guys. Okay, what we are doing today is you remember the colors of the year 2025 video that I did? Um, this is going to be my color of the year 2025 project. Marcia. Oh my gosh, my friend Marcia over at my treasure hunt. And she also has Jars to Jules, and we're always dialoguing about different things. And she was asking me if I was working on this, and I had just started it when she asked me that. So, Marcia, I am working on it. It's done. This is today's project. Anyway, go check out her sites as well. She takes things and recycles them into amazingly beautiful pieces of jewelry, which is just such a fun thing to do. So, anyway, go check her sites out as well. But here's what we're doing today. Pantone's color of the year, as everybody knows, is Mocha Mousse. And so I decided to focus on Mocha Mousse because I figured most people are kind of looking at that one. But I decided to also add an off the wall thing by Valspar, and Valspar Paint did colors of the year, and one of their colors was called Encore, and it was this amazingly beautiful jewel tone blue. So I decided to add those two colors together, and we'll see what we're going to come up with. So let's get started. Okay, so let's get started on this project. I'm going to tell you what I've got here. This is so exciting. It's so much fun. Okay, so the Pantone color is that Mocha Mousse. And I was looking around and I had this beautiful strand of agate. Remember, I told you agate stones are dyed in all different colors, and they're also naturally all different colors. So, anyway, but I had these, I bought these at Michael's. Oh, probably in the spring. They were having a big massive sale, and I thought I'm gonna pick these up. Don't know what I'll do with them, but I'll pick them up. This is Indian agate is the name of this, and there were two stones in this strand, lo and behold, that had that Mocha Mousse color to it. Yes, it did. So I decided that I was going to take one stone out of this strand, and I'm doing this one since simply because it's lighter, and you can see that Mocha Mousse color right there, almost exact, right there on the side of the stone. Is that not gorgeous? And of course, this is some blends. This one would have worked as well. It was just a darker shade of it, and it had a little more red running in there, and a little blue too, which would have been great with what I was doing. I'm sorry, a little green, but blue would have blended with that little spot of green right there. But anyway, this little stone right here was a little more beat up, so I decided I was going to take this one because it was pristine. Okay, but I got this strand at Michael's, and they may have more in there now, but that's where I got this. Okay, and then I've got this beautiful strand of freshwater pearls here, and I got these at Fire Mountain. I think they're about an 8 millimeter, and I think they were called lilac in color. I know that's odd, but it has kind of that mocha color to it with a little platinum undertone in it, and a little bit of lilac underneath there too. So, and of course, we know the mocha mousse is a plethora of colors in there, as Marcia and I were talking about earlier. There were so many colors in the undertones of that particular color that this right here is going to work beautifully. But I got these at Fire Mountain. They're freshwater pearls, and I think the color is lilac on these. Then I got these little guys. Oh my goodness, this is hematite in a bronze color. I got these from Tasia Beads, and these are a 4 millimeter. Let me find it. Here it is, Tasia Beads. That's who I got the hematite from. They have fantastic stones. Oh my goodness, I just bought a cobalto calcite strand that is to die for, and I cannot wait to get started on it. But Tasia Beads is where I got this beautiful strand of hematite, bronze hematite. Oh my goodness, I bought some rose gold ones too. So prices are amazing. So go check them out. And then I've got this silver lined Montana blue Delica 11.0 seed bead. It's made by Mayuki Shoji. And I got these at Fire Mountain. And you can see the color right here. It's a jewel tone blue. And so I decided to use just a touch of this to add to a little offset of all the natural neutral colors. A purple would have been beautiful as well. But I decided to go with this blue to pull in Valspars Encore blue for their color of the year. But Delica's 11.0 Montana silver lined, Montana blue in color, and my Yuki Shoji Fire Mountain is where I got these. And then the last thing, I haven't picked out my clasp yet, so I'm not going to show you that one because I just don't know yet. The last thing are these bead caps, because you know I love bead caps. They just absolutely do things. These I found at Fire Mountain. They are glass. Okay, they're about a 7 millimeter glass Czechoslovakian Precocia vitral finish. Okay, and I got these at Fire Mountain, and I'll say it again: Czechoslovakian Precocia vitral finish. Is that just not amazing? And they're about a 7 millimeter, but you can see they're a little flower, and one side is a different color than the other side. Oh my goodness. When I bought them, they were on sale, and I thought I'm going to grab these just because they're different. And the color, because of the vitral finish, you can see the color changes as the light hits it, and I love that. So we're going to throw these guys in there simply because they've got some yellow undertones, they've got some purple undertones, some greens, some blues. There's just a little bit of everything in here, and this is going to be our pop of color. Okay. Yes, you're going to need a clasp and some crimps and crimp covers. But when I get to that, I'll decide what color. Okay, let's get going. And I forgot. I'm using AccuFlex, which you can also get at Fire Mountain, medium 49 strand bead wire. Okay, I'm going to make this I'm thinking I'm wanting it to be about an 18. Which means this little piece right here will hang a little bit longer, about an inch longer. So we'll just go from there. All right, I'm going to work from the middle out on this one because the piece is, the section right here is going to be different from the rest of it. So my first thing is this not beautiful, guys? Oh my goodness, I love this. I'm using either side would be beautiful, but I think I'm going to use this one right here, side up. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab a bead cap, slide that on there, and I'm going to slide on my centerpiece and another bead cap on the other side. And I think I'm going to, let me see here. Let me pull out a cap that has a more of a gold green back to it. Yep. That way they'll be kind of alike right in the centerpiece. All right, so there's our centerpiece right there. Let me pull this down here so I'm not paying 152 pickup. Okay, so what I decided to do at this juncture is I am going to take one of these little bitty 11.0s, and it's going to go right here and right here on either side. Then we're going to take another bead cap. We're going to flank one of these pearls, another bead cap, flank it on the other side, and then we'll go into some of this beautiful hematite. All right, so I'm making some, I'm always talking about leave a little air in between things because if you don't, everything just, I don't know. I like air. I like air in between my stuff. Uh, but even with whatever design you're doing, the 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 size of beads that you use will determine how much air you have in there where it flows is what I'm saying. Okay, so let's take another one of these. All right, and there's where we are on that. Then I am going to take another little bitty one right here, 11.0, the bronze. Y'all, this bronze just, oh, wait till you see the rose gold that I bought. And their prices are amazing, guys. Amazing. Okay, the next one, bead cap. A pearl. Another cap. Another one of these, 11.0s, a bronze. Another 11.0. Another cap. Another pearl. Another cap. And let's stop and look at what we've done. All right, let's stop and look. Is this not gorgeous, guys? Look at this. I am so excited about where this is going. The little bit of blue that's in there just breaks up along with these beautiful vitral finish glass bead caps. Oh my gosh, it just breaks up all the monotony of the neutral in it. Now, if you don't like the blue in there, that's okay. You don't have to use the blue. You can use anything you want or nothing. You can actually take that out and just use this little guy. But it's a design decision that you're making there. But anyway, I just like the blue because I thought it added just a little bit of a zing. Okay, let's get them moving and rocking on with the rest of the beads. Okay, I got a little bit done on each side. I thought I would do a little bit and just show you where we're headed. And oh my goodness, y'all, this is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. The camera never ever shows what it really looks like. Photographs don't either. I mean, you have to physically be looking at it to get the bang for the buck. But oh my goodness. Okay, so look at these beautiful, beautiful mochas coming out. They're coming out of here, coming up to here. The bronze pulls in this dark piece right here, the bronze, and it pulls that dark brown all the way up so you don't have so much of a neutral color going on. I love this, love this, love this. So what I'm going to do, and the blue just, you see it but you don't see it. I mean, there's a color there, it's minute, it's different, but you're not quite sure what you're looking at, but something's there and it makes everything around it pop. So your eye perceives it whether you realize it or not. But anyway, I am going to go ahead and bead all the way up to this top part up here, and then we'll look at what we've got and figure out what kind of clasp. Here's where we are in the progress. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I got the two sides beaded with all the pearls and the beautiful glass caps and things. And I'm going to finish out the top instead of doing all pearls all the way around. I'm going to finish out the top with this beautiful hematite, bronze hematite stone, which is going to bring this piece right here all the way up to the top. This dark chocolate's going to go all the way to the top. And then I've got the little tiny 11.0 seed beads in between there. They look almost black, but they're not. and your eye knows it's not black, but you think it might be. You're just not sure. But anyway, it lets everything breathe on the way up, and it will feel good on the back of the neck, which is important, important, important. Also, because pearls absorb your oils and perfume and hairspray and all the hand lotions that you do, and pearls will absorb that. So I'm not going to have the pearls go all the way up where it's going to lay on the skin. That's another reason why I did it this way. So anyway, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and beat all this, and then we'll pick our clasp out and be on our way. Alrighty, you know how I always say, check and check often. Okay, so I was getting ready to finish up. I finished up the top part here, and I thought, you know what? I need to go down through here and check, make sure I didn't miss anything or whatever. So I started down here and I kind of A beaded all the way across, kind of went like this to make sure all the beads were right all the way up. And then I got all, I was going great. And then all of a sudden I got right there. And lo and behold, there are two little tiny seed beads right in there. Easy mistake to make. But had I not checked and checked often, that would have been there. And it could have made the necklace not quite like quite right. So you just never know. So anyway, I'm going to take this one little guy out right there, and then I'll be back. Okay, I expedited some time. I went ahead and put the clasp on. So I bet a lot of you are wondering which clasp that I picked. And I bet you a lot of you thought it was copper, but it wasn't. Okay, what I picked was this beautiful silver kind of ornate silver hook and eye clasp. And the reason why I chose this over the copper, number one, silver is neutral. Number two, I had a lot of light going on down in here with all of these little, the little glass bead caps. So, and then also this particular color of pearl also has kind of an undertone of platinum. So I thought, okay, I'm going to go up here and look. I did look at copper. However, it needed to be a burnished copper and not a shiny copper. Had I put the shiny in, it would have competed with these beautiful hematite beads here, and I didn't want that. It needed to be burnished. So I went with the neutral silver. So here we go. We are done with this project, and oh my goodness, I'm so excited about this. This is the necklace that I chose to do with Pantone's Mocha Mousse Color of the Year, combined with Valspar Paint's Encore Jewel Tone Blue. So I combined those two colors, came up with this, and I'm thrilled. Okay, so guys, thank you for joining me today. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment, because it does help the algorithms to know I'm there. And if you had fun today, got some inspiration, got an idea for a piece of your own, you can always buy me a cup of coffee. You know I love coffee. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. I will see you guys on the next project. Bye.